Alright, we're going to be watching me. This is a GM5 game. I'm going to be playing Sigma on both offense and defense on Circuit Royale. I'm going to be playing against Sigma again on both offense and defense for basically the entire map. And it's going to be a fairly strong win. I wouldn't say totally, it's not a stomp, but like fairly one-sided win on my side. And I want to take the opportunity to talk about playing Sigma versus Sigma and Sigma on Circuit Royale in general. So I already have another like mini guide for Sigma, but I did it in the middle of another video review that I did. I'll probably try to link it in like one of those little YouTube cards or something in this one to try to point people to it, where I talk through like the micro aspects of like, for example, use shield to block Sigma rock, like use grasp when they are forced to attack you, shield off his healing, whatever it ends up being, and then also the importance of landing directs on him. But in this particular game, I just want to talk through again, just like playing Sigma against Sigma and why I'm able to outperform the opposing Sigma in every single way, except for the fact that he rocks me out of flux, I think like twice this game, 2 or 3 times, which is really bad. But it doesn't actually end up making a difference in any of the fights, because that's the thing, is like sometimes I say for Sigma, fluxing is the worst part of my kit, right? Like I'm pretty good at shielding off abilities, I'm pretty good at knowing when to grasp, I'm pretty good at rock, right? My aim's pretty good. I think that the ulti is actually the worst part of my thing, is that like even though when I'm thinking like, oh, don't get stunned, I still get stunned out of it. I don't necessarily confirm kills, but like sometimes you accrue enough advantages that even if you're not good at ultimates, you can still win. A very common scenario this happens with like Tracer, where Tracer's pulse bomb is really, really hard to land. But if you're really good at Tracer, you can get all the way to GM and just be only okay at landing sticks. Anyway, we're gonna start this game. We're gonna start pushing this corner as usual. I don't know what the tank was until just right now, and I realized it's a Sigma. Great, I start applying pressure. Attack is in the air. I go for the rock. Why? Because if I hit the rock here, it's a huge thing, right? If I hit the rock, I go for the kill. Do I think I'm likely to hit her? No, I think I got like a 20% chance. But I see that she's already low, and my team's attacking her. If I hit this rock, this is a pick, and the fight is won. Well, the good thing is, I didn't even need to hit the rock because my team kills her anyway. So what's my read here? Immediately, Echo's dead, start walking forwards, right? I confirm, okay, my team's good, shield off to make sure my backline doesn't take too much damage, I start attacking the Sigma. Why am I attacking the Sigma? The Genji's super hard to hit this angle, he's behind a car. The rest of the supports, I can't actually see them, so I don't know exactly where they are. So I'm just landing consistent damage on the Sigma, forcing the supports to show themselves. Mercy's available, try to go for the Mercy, I damage, I can go for another one. This would be a huge double direct here right now, if the Sigma doesn't shield this. Sorry. Alright, now I keep walking forwards. I'm a little slow in the shield, but that's fine. Right? Walking forwards, going at the Genji. I shield here just in case he deflects something important. Right? Like, Bastion shot or Baptiste shot, whatever it ends up being. But obviously it's not particularly relevant. Sigma blocks my rock, great. I use Grasp to walk forward. I didn't really need to use Grasp here, but I was feeling a little nervous because I knew I walked through his shield. Right? So I'm going to use Grasp here because I assumed he was going to hold shield there, so any damage I take wouldn't have gotten healed. That's why I was popping Grasp. That's fine. So notice one of the big mistakes I think that people make in Sigma play versus Sigma is they attack the Sigma instead of attacking the backline when the backline is available. If I'm standing here, I'm attacking the Sigma. If I'm standing here, I'm attacking the backline. And you can see my movement is very intentional, right? I'm not trying to play in front of the Sigma. I'm trying to get on the side of the Sigma, which gives me access to his backline. Because the Mercy's standing here, she wants to heal the Sigma. But if I'm hitting her with the shots, what she has to do, she has to leave. See? And now you see that she's super low, and she's out of this fight. With the Sigma's now alone, except the Iliari's here, and now I keep pursuing, right? I go for the Iliari. Iliari? It's still so hard to say her name. I release shield right there, so I can't possibly put it back, so 2-second cooldown. I continue advancing, right? I'm ignoring everything. Like, whatever he's doing in my backline is not my job. My job is to keep applying a ton of pressure here. So I go for the backline. I see that Genji's pop deflect. I hit him with a rock. I nearly kill him there, but good job healing by the supports. But that pressure on the supports, I'm pretty sure, is what allows the Pharaoh to die here, right? You see the Mercy's looking at the Genji, and I think the Iliari is looking at the Genji as well, I assume. Right, gets rocked. Yeah, she's healing. And that means nobody's looking at the poor Pharaoh, and she's going to die before the supports can heal her. So even though I rocked the Genji and didn't get the kill, I effectively got a kill out of it anyway, because both supports are now focused on the Genji, right? You can see both of them right now, and no one's looking at the Pharaoh, which means by the time they've recovered to realize, oh shoot, there's a Pharaoh here, the Pharaoh's dead. Alright, continue attacking the backline. You see, notice I'm not attacking the Sigma really, I'm attacking the Iliari. Then I kill her pylon. He rocks me here, but I don't have the ability to stop this because my barrier actually breaks, so there's nothing I could have done to stop it. But that's fine, I'm not in danger of dying, and I knew it. I go for the rock. Sigma decides to not walk backwards, which is a great play by him. I wait the Genji deflect out, right, burn him down, and then I think this is all just boring cleanup here. Yeah. So we step forward here. This is the correct way to play Circuit Royale. Like, even though the card's all the way back here, it doesn't matter. Everybody but one person advances and plays this area because it's so hard to get out of this choke. You want to make them burn as many resources as possible to get out of that choke, right? Don't try to ever stay on cart trying to shoot upwards. That's a death sentence. So we all move up, which is the correct thing to do. I bounce into the Yari, miss it. All right, go for the Ash, right? Trying to take a little bit of cover, but also I'm not afraid to take a little bit of damage here. I went for the deflect, or the rock and the Genji deflect, which would have hit him except for shield. Alright, good shield by the Sigma. Sigma's doing a good job shielding my rocks off. Soldiers here is super overextended. I realize it. I should have put the shield up right there. I don't know if I could have got enough in time, but like I'm a little slow. But either way, that soldier is so overextended. There's no reason for him to be this far out. Right? Or he should have taken a better retreat path rather than running down the main. As soon as I realize this is a 4 and 5 situation, what do? I slow down the fight. I want to back up. Because the cart is advancing right now anyway. Alright? As long as I just play slow here, the cart will get to like probably somewhere around here before we'll be forced to fight the 4 and 5. And my goal here is to let the cart advance. If I fight here and die, they're going to immediately swarm and stop the cart sooner. That's why I'm slowing down the play right now. Genji's in. I'm trying to figure out where the heck the Genji went. Where the heck did he go? I just like straight up missed him when I spun. Yeah, I was like really confused where the Genji went. Even when I saw it like again in replay, I was still confused, like from my perspective, where the Genji went. So Genji dashes into my left. Oh, he's under me. That's why. I'm too high. Like you saw the top of his head briefly. I was like so confused how I could not have seen him. Anyway, shield off some damage. Right, applying. Sigma's gonna rock. I don't have the ability to stop it. I try to rock the backside. That's what I was going for because I saw he's discorded, so he could potentially die here. He shields, or grasps rather. I apply damage in the back line. So blade gets popped. I go for the Genji right away. Right. I also have window here to help. Then I step back as soon as the Genji is dealt with. I'm actually not totally sure the Genji is dealt with. I thought the Genji was dealt with. I should have kept attacking the Genji, but I used the window to attack the rest of his team. That's great. We've killed. Rock her out of the air. Great. I think I even hit her with one of the directs as well. Genji's still here. Kill the Genji. Great. Sigma's here, but now I realize I'm probably in a lot of trouble because I've lost too many. Now I realize this is a bad call. I shouldn't have gone for this. So I thought I had one more here and it was going to be an even fight. But either way, I get rocked out of the air. And from 2 here, we're just not going to be able to win this. Not with the support still there. We're just going to die. Okay, so bad flux. We're going to push again. That's fine, right? Again, I would just point out that the damage that I do to the backline is like so relevant in terms of our ability to continue pushing forwards. So the Ashe has just killed my Baptiste, which is why I'm slowing down right now because it's 4 and 5. Bob gets popped. I should have rocked that. But I rock it now. I remember thinking in the moment I should have rocked it. I'm keeping the shield up to help try to get my Zen out. Zen's in trouble. I try to go in to help him. Nope. Nothing I can do now. And then you see how aggressive I can be because I still have full health and I still have grasp, right? As long as I have grasp, there's nothing they can do like without beam heroes to do any damage to me. So I can be pretty aggressive here for a while. Genji's there, great. Genji's dead. So I need to turn the corner because I know the Ashe is here picking off my backline. So I need to turn the corner here. As soon as I'm here, I can kill the Ashe really easily or force her off the angle. That's why I'm trying to take this angle, which is Sigma's trying to stop me to do, which is the correct choice. So there's no reason he should let me get that far up. Notice, again, another opportunity to hit the Sigma. I go for backline instead. I want to constantly force the backline back, right? Even if it doesn't do that much damage, it psychologically forces them back. When they start getting hit by the Sigma balls, then they're going to go backwards. I go for this rocks. This is kind of a school of fish problem. I kind of don't aim for anyone in particular. I just hope it hits somebody. But mostly I was thinking about the Sigma, but I realized that the backline was available. The problem here is that the Ashe doesn't walk backwards, which is so weird. Right? Like, her flank is open. She should have walked backwards into this, and this would have been a kill. But so be it. I see my Bastion Wasp forward. That's why I pop barrier right there to try to save him. Right? I grass just in case I'm going to take any damage here. We shield off. I'm chilling. So when I'm low in health, I don't push. Right? When I'm low in health, I play slow, use my barrier, play the cart. When I'm high in health, then I start pushing. Again, he does a really good job blocking that block. I would have killed him as well. Genji's here. I shouldn't have shot that Genji. Right? Genji kills one, or rather, Bastion kills the Genji with grenade. Grenade's so good now. So now I'm trying to turn the corner on the team because I feel like I should be able to win this fight, which is not totally true, but I still have flux at least. That's one thing to note is if I have flux, I can be crazy aggressive. Right? 540, 500. So I take this big shot walking through. That's why I was at 550. I think I had a headshot right there, and I took a lot of damage. And I'm like, oh shoot. So now I pop Flux, and now I play slow, right? So the good news is, look how the Sigma reacts to my play, right? I get low, but the Sigma instinctively is backing off. He can't walk forward into my team because he recognizes that, look, I'm still turning the corner on him. He's got to play back to try to keep me in front of him. Otherwise, I'm going to get behind him. He's going to be in trouble because I could rock him. I could shoot behind his grasp, whatever it ends up being. So he gets scared here. So even though I'm like basically a 200 health Sigma walking next to him, he still gets scared enough that it's going to force him backwards, which creates a little bit of space. Then I rock him out of Flux, or rather, sorry, out of Grasp. So many abilities that sound the same. Right? I started this right away. This is a good rock right away. I missed the shots on the team. Windows popped. I don't have shield there. Right? Go for the back line. I injure the Mercy. I'm trying to bounce to hit the Ash. I'm actually curious how good this... Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, if she was walking further back, that would have been a dead-on shot. I realized that was a bad rock because there's no angle for me to hit her over the box. I forgot how high the box was. Those like little things like that could cost you a game if you didn't know how high the box was. Alright, so we've capped, and now we're going to walk forwards. So same general deal. I still have a Flux for a while. I rock him out of it. That's fine. I know it doesn't mean anything. So what am I supposed to do here? I want to take this high ground, then turn here, then push in. That's the correct way to do this. So many of lower ranked tanks especially push main. Go high ground. Take high ground, reverse it this way, then push in. Very, very important. I go for the Mercy, of course, because I know she's low, but I saw the Genji go right now, which is why I'm turning back for him. As soon as I saw him dash, I knew Blade was coming, which is why I immediately turned back to look for my team. Right? I just shield off to make sure, hey, nothing's going to happen to me, and then I go for the Genji. Trance is popped, which is great. So now it's a mix of a whole bunch of people. I'm looking for an opportunity to get a kill. Great. I felt like we didn't need to use Flux here because I could save it for final. The reason being is that we killed the Genji right off the bat with Trance. Not the Trance exactly killed them, but like we used Trance, stopped Blade, and the Genji died. So we should all be full health coming out of it, and they're down a player. So I correctly predicted here that we did not actually need any ults here to be able to push this, which is correct. Right? I paused a second to kill a pylon. Unfortunately, he does rock right after I release shield. That's fine. So I see that both the Yari and the Sigma are stuck in the corner. Lift. Right? Great. Get a kill. Kill the Sigma as well. Kill the Genji. I only hit one of those, but it was enough damage. Somebody else definitely did most of the damage. Get the Mercy low. I want the kill. I can't quite get it. I pop Grasp instinctively because I got super low. I heard the gasp. So just trying to figure out which door they're going to come from. Right? Applying some pressure. I know the Bastion doesn't have tank form, so I can be a little more aggressive right now. I'm looking to see, hey, like how far back is my team? My team is still pretty far back here, right? They haven't even turned the corner here, so I have to be careful, and I'm slowing my aggression down. Tank form gets popped. I stepped in front of it, just trying to block as much shots as I can. I try to rock the Sigma. He pops shield. I probably shouldn't bother going for that rock. You see, I ignored the deflecting Genji. This is something that's really important as you start climbing. Genjis that walk in front of shield like this are going to deflect. Like, it's like body language. I know he's deflecting here, which is why I don't even bother trying to attack him. Very important to be able to predict when the deflect is coming. He's just trying to use deflect to farm ult charge. So I know they're stuck in the left corner. That's why I'm popping damage. I don't have rock right now. Sigma knows I don't have rock. I'm pretty sure he timed it so I don't have rock. So he's going to flux behind me. What do? I just walk forwards. Because what am I going to do, right? If I walk backwards into this, I get caught in with everyone else. My job here is to do as much damage as I possibly can to the enemies out here. I kill Pylon. I heard the Yari. I could have killed the Bastion, but I don't think I knew he was low. Yeah. Right here, I don't think I'd done damage to him, so I didn't know that he was low. So I'm backing up here because I know my team was in trouble. Rock the Sigma, then I pop Grasp right away. Like these are the big plays. They're like, this is when you pop Grasp. So many Sigmas I see, they're like 450, 400, even 350. They pop Grasp. That's no good because no one's gonna try to finish you off if you have like 400, 350 health. When you drop, oh shit, I'm at 76 health. Pop Grasp, right? And now see how much over health I get. This is insane, right? I get like 400 health out of it. I literally get 400 over health out of this. Like that is a complete reset on the amount of health that I have just because I pop Grasp at the right moment in time. Now, I don't think you should cut it this close, but this is the general idea. It's like people think you're vulnerable, then everyone tries to kill you, then you pop Grasp, and all of a sudden, bam. Obviously, a Bastion here helps for the amount of damage I can absorb, but like that's a big moment because I take 2 seconds of pressure off my team by doing this, because the Bastion's obviously trying to shoot me, and then Like now, right, that's time he could have been using to kill somebody else, and now I have 500 health and I can continue fighting. Unfortunately, the Bastion is gonna get a kill here. I know that we have almost no chance at winning an even fight because they have short spawn. So I'm already thinking at this point the fight is lost. So I'm just thinking about farming ult charge. Alright, reset. That's fine. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Still in good shape. Bastion goes. I have shield initially not for the Bastion, but for everyone else. Shield's not great against Bastion unless you're desperate. So Sigma uses his own shield to block Rock, fine, right? Now I pop Grasp just to be able to stay in the front line. I wait the Sigma out, then I splash. Genji gets a kill behind me, and I immediately back up, right? I heard it right there. Right there, I heard the death, right? I both heard the fact that the Genji died. I see it in the top right, and I hear the friendly death ping. You can set it in options if you didn't know. And now I immediately back out. Because again, there's no way we're winning a 4 and 5 with them having short spawn. It's just not possible. I wouldn't say it's extremely unlikely that it happens. So now I'm just saying, play slow. No problem. Right, just sit back here. Just know what I need to do here, right? Right now, my team needs me to do literally nothing. Just chill. That was really good. I played that poorly. So, ulti's popped right now for Sigma. I'm going to use shield here, and the idea being is I'm trying to make sure that people step on the other side of the shield. Because if you're on the other side of the shield and the explosion goes off, you don't take any damage. Alright? There is a possibility of staying in the center. You can actually shield straight up to stop the shots. Because you see these artillery shells coming out of the air? This thing comes straight down and hits the ground. But I'm trying to save Bastion here. I do successfully save Bastion. He would have died here to the splash from the next to him if I didn't do that. But I think he's going to die anyway. Nope. Lamp gets popped. Or, yeah. Lamp gets popped. So, Sigma pops that. That's fine. Even with Trance, I don't want to mess with this. I just wait. Bastion's damage out-damages Trance, by the way. He does 350 damage a second, which is basically all guaranteed on tanks. So, he can out-damage Trance just by himself. And, of course, any extra damage is just icing. I know the Genji here is low, and he has no deflect. So if I hit this rock, he dies. But he deflects, he pops dash out. That's totally fine. I'll trade rock for dash. I didn't mean to hit that one. But I saw the supports were overextended. I dodged that one. This actually ends up being good, right? Because I see the supports kind of all back out, so they leave the Sigma alone. I pick him up. I dodge the rock, right? Drop him. Yep, you see those 2 shots to the ground, which would have hit him if he hadn't, he was still alive. And now I continue aggressing. I don't bother taking high ground here because now I know this is not a scenario where they can hold high ground against my team. They're all going to be in full retreat, so I want to cut off the retreat path by running this way. So I know the Sigma's going to be ahead of me in ult charge. That's one thing that I believe I am thinking about. So I'm going to try to save rock, I hope, for it. But for now, I'm just trying to work down the supports. Nope, I do not think about ult charge. I definitely did not think about that because I should have saved the rock right there. There was a wrong call to throw a rock. I had no chance of killing him anyway. Yeah, see? And Sigma knows it. This is a misplay by me. But the good news is we all dodge it. Oh, actually, nope, never mind. I dodge it, but the rest of my team does not. So I stay in the doorway, try to stay alive as long as I can. I see I've lost one. Right, hit the Sigma, but again, I know this fight's over. Reset. Last 24 seconds. Gonna push. Right, shield right through. Actually, I shield behind them because I recognize, hey, look, he's just running. I don't need to shield his damage. I need to prevent him getting healed and potentially get a pick here. Sojourn's here. I know she has slide. I wait for slide out. I hit her with one direct, kill the pylon. All right, try to walk forwards. All right, so now I use grass to walk forwards. That's fine. I eat rock. Okay, no problem. I still have plenty of health. Got enough damage from that. And now I work on the Sigma. Right, shot melee. Right, that's 2 shots with melees. So that's what? 110 damage, right? 110 damage each shot. I feel like it's bad that I don't remember. No. It's 110 without the melee, so it's 140 per combo, right? Shot melee. So that's 220 total. I missed the Ana there, which is sad. I knew I had to kill her quickly. She jukes me. I'm shocked that no one is looking at this Ana running around in circles. I missed that one too. I'm gonna kill her with a rock. All right, fine, we'll take it, and then we get it. So, backing up here, right? How come this push finally worked when none of the other ones did? Well, first of all, the only ulti here they have is Nano. Second is just understanding like the momentum. Okay, they're already half health, right? I shield behind, apply pressure. I forced out rock. I've gotten the Sigma low. All the supports have to be healing the tank. I'm gonna force Sojourn slide. Keep going, right? and just keep applying pressure, right? Walking into them, preventing, if all 4 of them can't be shooting because I'm walking at them grasping, great, right? That allows my team to continue walking forwards. I eat a rock here, no problem, but I keep collapsing their space, right? This is the space creation, just knowing, hey, when can I pull this off? I recognize they just don't have enough damage right now to stop me, especially with the Genji dead initially, right? Just constantly keep forcing them down. It's a 5-on-4 situation, push the pace, get more picks, that way when the Genji comes back, we're still ahead in numbers. Right, rock down. At this point, I also recognized I could kill the Sigma here because I knew that he had no support from the Ana. Because this Ana here I saw has to dive around the corner, so that's why I'm pinning him in this corner to attack. And then when he goes to the left, he's going to juke the Ana, and then we all just end up burning him down while he's stuck in the middle. I also rocked him out of grasp, which was important. Okay, that covers the first offense. Let's cover defense. So I think the first defensive hold is actually pretty good. I just a scout here. I just wanted to make sure that they were running Sigma again. They are. Because they're running dive, I had to play very differently. So because they're running poke, I can play here. If they're running dive, I'm going to play back here. Because if they're running dive, I'm playing here. The Winston's going to go right by me, and then or Doomfist, and then my whole team just dies. And then I just sit here and get overexposed and die. So that's why I'm like, okay, confirmed. They're running poke, right? I see that there's the Sigma. I see that there's a Hanzo. The Ana, the Yari. They're running poke. So I'm working the Hanzo. Again, I don't care about the Sigma. Sigma's never going to really be someone that I can force out of this angle. There's too much sustain. So I'm backing up a little bit because they're actually coming towards me pretty quickly. This is a juke by me. So I want the Genji to think that I am not going to rock him. So I pop rock, not looking at him. Then the last second snap to the right, and I very nearly kill him. So in the old patch, which is, I don't know, what, like 4 months ago now, Genji would have died here because the rock shot combo actually kills. But now, with the new patch, he lives 5 health. Well, yeah, he lives with 10. He lives with 10 health if he doesn't take that extra damage. But yeah, so no longer survives for that. That's fine. Genji lives. It is what it is. I can't do anything about that. Lost the Bastion. As soon as I see that, I'm already starting to give up a lot more space because I either have to die right now or I want to go all the way back. Right? And I don't want to die here because I feel like there's a pretty good chance we get out of this alive. I want to keep my supports alive. I want to just keep working on them, so we're backing out here. I rock out. This is a predictive rock. I just know, hey, look, they're going to swing this corner. It's a blind corner. They don't know what's going to be there. I throw the rock, just buying some extra damage. Right? Poke, 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 poke. Just farming ult charge, constantly farming ult charge. I'm at 41. Enemy Sigma's at 34 for perspective. I continue backing away. This is not the time to be challenging here. This is wide open. I'm going to die. So I'm going to back all the way up here. Wait for my other 2 teammates to come back. Then I'm going to re-aggress down here and come in the short angle. That way I've covered the whole way. I think that is a better way to play this map than what I've done before, which is often stand in main. So, you see I'm using the stairs, just getting angles to try to work people down. Genji's going to go. Now, I want to note this. So I know the Genji feels comfortable going up here and taking 1v1s or deflecting or harassing the high ground. And he often does it with dash. And I'm going to note this for later because I'm going to kill him later in a pretty spectacular way. So I barely miss him with a rock. It like whiffs right by him like a tiniest amount, and the hit marker is actually for the splash. It's actually for the splash damage, not the direct hit. Direct hit would have killed him there. I kill him anyway with shots. Shots like that should be bread and butter for Sigma. Like you just need to know, like, hey, where do I need to be tracking? That's a double direct. If you want to get up to, like, let's say Master Sigma, you got to be able to do this. Like, it's very easy to do this once you know how to do it when people are moving predictably. I think the Genji was probably one of the lowest ranked players in this lobby. So, another good example of, like, how I win fights against Sigmas, I don't focus the Sigma, I focus the Ana. And you see that double direct right there? The Ana is down to 25 health. And I know this, so I'm trying to finish the kill on her, but the problem is the Sigma's like kind of a problem here. And I know that the Ilari's not even looking at her, which is why I try to bounce another 2 over here. And I try to bounce these 2 over here on her too, but I can't get it far enough because I'm too far away now. And I recognize that, I'm like, okay, fine, now I'm going to work in the Sigma. That's unfortunate, I shouldn't have attacked that. I leave shield up here mostly for my teammates, right? I know the Bastion's shooting right now. Right? Rock, I miss him, unfortunate. So you'll see I actually wait because I see the shield's about to break and I want to get this 110 damage right there. So yeah, I wait for it to break and now I do 110. Another 110, actually with Discord that's like 145-ish. Right? So trying to work him down. I want kills here. Sigma dies. I know there's 2 supports stuck in the right stairwell and I ping it right there. Trying to work on them. I see there's the pylon. I'm worried what's on my left flank because I don't know what the DPS at the spawn. It's a Reaper. Okay, that's fine. Reaper goes up. I'm trying to hold off the Reaper while we kill the supports on high ground. But obviously, like my team, nobody went high ground, so they don't have an angle to kill the supports. And I'm gonna realize this, but the thing is, it's great because the Reaper overstays his welcome. He's gonna get wrecked here. Right, gets blown up. Now I'm like, okay, cool. Now I want to walk forwards, kill the supports. A very unfortunate thing's gonna happen. My Baptiste goes in way too early and dies. This is a throw. This cannot happen. Like, he did not need to go this deep. He could have just played like right here, dropped off, thrown lamp, whatever, to stay alive. But this is a throw by the Baptiste. And because if he did not die here, we could have held this point, like basically all the way back from the beginning of the round, and forced them to win this fight and then win the next fight again. Right? So that would put us in 2-fight territory if the Baptiste did not die here. Well, as soon as he died, I was like, oh man, that really hurts us. We probably full hold if our Baptiste doesn't die there. So going up here, the reason why you're going to see me attack as I go up the hallway is I was already autopiloting, thinking that they were going to be retreating that direction. I did not expect them to be standing point blank in my in my lamped bastion. But of course, they decide they do want to do that. That's fine. I hate when there's like little things that bounce things out of the way. But anyway, so we kill. So it's we have 4 here. We're not going to have the Baptiste for a long time. I know they're going to have spawn advantage. But for now, we have numbers, which is why I stay up here only for now. I cannot hold this indefinitely. I need to back out of here eventually. But for now, I can just keep working people down. If I can get a pick here, even better. But right. So you notice that as soon as I start taking damage, Sigma's pushing on me. Sigma knows that he can push on me because he knows I don't have the Baptiste. So I'm walking backwards. Right. This is a good example where like if the tanks know what they're doing, then the game plays very predictably. Right. The Sigma knows I don't have a main healer. I only have Zenyatta for healing. I know I don't have a main healer. So that means I'm backing up. If I don't know this, then I stay here and then I die. And if he doesn't know this, then he stays at the corner and he gives up a massive advantage to be able to basically avoid having to win 2 fights to take the point instead of just 1. But again, like at this level, people are not brain dead. No offense to people who would not realize that, but it's something that like becomes very intuitive once you start playing a lot. Genji goes for the blade. I pop rock right away. I'm shocked that he does not blade immediately. I think he intentionally holds this, which is great. Yeah, he could have bladed right away. You can see it right there. Like he could blade right now, and that's what I'm looking for. So he actually pauses, which is great on his call to dodge the rock. So I pop Flux to try to counter Blade. I know that the Blade itself has not killed anybody yet, and we have Trance to save people, but I also know that that's still going to create enough pressure that we might lose the fight anyway. So I'm trying to Flux to get kills here. I pick up 3. I get rocked out of this. This is a big rock. This is a big rock. I picked up 3 here. The reason why the rock is so easy is I'm focused on trying to kill the Ana. So I'm not even thinking about him. I'm thinking about trying to kill the Ana in the backline. But unfortunately, I get rocked out of that. With that goes any hope, I think, of winning this fight. Genji got a kill and he survived. Oh, nope, never mind. Window here is clutch. Bounce, make sure they consistently get the kill. I saw the Reaper teleport and I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So we advance. The problem is we don't have the full team again, I believe. Yeah, we're missing 1, but for now I can play up a little bit. But nobody's on high ground, so we're going to have to back out this angle. If we were not here, but here, I could stay here a lot longer. I could play this aggressive angle, just like from the start of the game. But without us being high ground, I have to back up. I should know Genji, or rather Sigma has Flux here. I don't know why I attacked that. Oh, I saw the Genji low here. Sigma does a great job blocking my rocks this game. Like, he blocks almost every single rock that I throw. So, and again, he fluxes right after I pop rock, which is a great call. Bad play by me. Yeah, I just completely whiffed this. This is really poor play by me. You can see me shaking my screen. Alright, walking forward. So they cap first point. Working the Ana down. See the prediction? I know that she's going to the left. I'm slightly off on the attacks. So first 2 is basically a good double hit. I'm trying to get the double direct here. But you see, I'm just a little bit short. I should have popped it slightly closer to pop in her face instead of behind her. And that would have dropped her probably sub 100 for sure. Working the corner, very important. Just getting some damage in. Bouncing, hitting the Reaper, working him down. Right? If I work Reaper down, he's really scared to teleport, and I don't deal with the flank threat. Double direct here causes him to get bursted down right away. Right? Double direct from me, and then Cassie headshots him. I think the rock was because I was planning on killing the Reaper with it. Oh no, I was planning on killing Genji with it. Yeah, every single rock. I got so little value out of rock this game from the other Sigma's perspective. I'm going to dodge that one, that's fine. I know we're in 5-on-4. What does that mean? 5-on-4 means push, push, push. Really important. Got to push the advantage. I want to wipe the whole team before the Reaper comes back. I got to kill Pylon first. All right, great. Working on the Ana, because I can see the Ana's getting focused down. Still working on the Ana. I'm ignoring the Sigma completely. I know the Sigma's like low, but not low enough that I have to worry about it. All right, so that's the kill I'm talking about. So remember, as I mentioned earlier in the game, the Genji's super aggressive about doing early dashes to high ground to mess with my team. So last time, I caught it a little bit late and rocked him on his way back. This time, I'm going to rock him on his way back, but like a lot earlier so he doesn't get a chance to dodge it. So there's the hit, and then I know at this point he's going to be low enough that I just need to splash him, and I do get it. I probably could have aimed slightly higher, but the timing is pretty hard at that range. So that's like a big kill, right? Any chance they have of possibly maintaining momentum is gone, because he's at 91%, right? Dead. Not that the Ana, without the Ana, actually, I don't think they could have done anything anyway. But it was a fun kill. So I want to chase him down. I want to get them all. I know Reaper's low. I don't want the Reaper to get away. Great, excellent. With the Reaper dead, that adds another 15 seconds onto the stagger. I want to kill the Yari. Try to kill her. She does regen burst. That was a good regen burst by her, but unfortunately still not enough to survive. It was well timed. And then from here, I just want to chill. I don't want my Bastion to die, so I shield. Never know, crazy things happen. He's stuck in tank form, right? So I'm playing out here for the moment because I want to maintain the angle. I could have played this right side, but I wanted the opportunity to be able to shield off my team. And I know that if I need to back up, my supports are all here and I have a card here. So it's not as bad as if like on original defense when the card's here. I have a long way to walk to be able to get the cover. Hit the soldier because he's the only one who actually the damage is meaningful against. I grasp because I get purpled there and I get a little worried. I look back to see whether or not the Bastion ulti was a problem. It's not. Right, use window. I miss him with the rock. So they're just going to walk to my team and I'm just going to do everything wrong here. I'm trying to use window to kill somebody, but I'm like, okay, once again, their team just does a better job just walking by me and killing my team. This is where like mechanics are everything, right? I just whiff everything here in terms of being able to do something. Genji goes up top, he blades, works the Zenyatta down. Zenyatta doing a really good job here not popping trance. Right? It's scary, but like the correct call is like generally speaking not to pop trance until now, where yeah, you should have popped trance because otherwise the fight's gonna be over regardless. Blade pops, and then I try to go for the rock, miss him with the rock, right? If I hit him with the rock, then we win this fight. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I think if I hit him with rock, I'm pretty sure we win this fight because then we have window and we just burn down the front line. But without that, he does way too much damage, right? Kills the lamp, kills one, kills lamp, kills two, alright, kills three, and then what can I do at that point? Alright, coming out again. So both of us have flux. So I'm going to get super aggressive here. I want to take this space away from them as soon as possible. If I play here, my team's never going to have any angles, right? If I sit here spamming, I'm safe, yes, but my team is just going to all get spammed like crazy by Sigma. It's going to keep splashing in their faces, and they're all going to get pushed back. If I have any chance of contesting this, I have to walk out here and take up to here. Like this side, maybe, but the problem is it's going to cap and then I have to come back in the open anyway. That's why you see I do this really aggressive move out, and this is very different than when I normally play Sigma, right? Where I'm kind of slow, I use the shield, I take some damage, but like right here, I just pop, I get purpled, I know grenade's already used, fine, that's fine. I'll just pop grasp, go all the way up, take the fence. Great, fence taken, he misses rock, I go for the soldier rock, I hit him with it, I go for the flux immediately because I know I can definitely get one. I hit the soldier, I should have meleeed him. Unfortunately, I can't get the kill. The pylon does too much healing. Yeah, see, the pylon does too much healing, and as a result, I cannot kill him. Even though I do hit him with the full combo. Even the melee wouldn't have done anything. But the good news is, at least, how much value did that give me? Well, number one, I obviously take this angle, right? Force route rock. I pop flux here. I lift three. Actually, no, this is pretty good. I lift three. I didn't realize I actually lift these other two. So I lift three right here. Went for the soldier. The Yari was probably the better choice, but the soldier's much closer and more consistent for me to hit. So like this ends up being pretty good space right here. They dodge, do an excellent job dodging. Zen pops trance here to make sure we don't die. And at this point, it's just kind of straightforward cleanup. I can't believe I whiffed both people there, and then I whiffed this one too, and then I whiffed that one. Sad face. I saw how low the Yari is. I'm trying to kill her. I see grenade go off. Right, get big shots there. I block rock there finally. Soldier's going to go for it. That's fine. I'm like surprised that I'm not getting healed here. My Baptiste was a lot further back than I expected. Yeah, he should have been going forwards. I think that is a mistake for the... Oh no, he gets super low. That's why. He gets shots from the Sigma. That's why. Um, so I get low here. I pop grass just to buy myself time. It doesn't give me a lot of overhealth, but it buys me time, which is more important than anything else. So I got time here. That's fine. Visor gets popped. There's not a lot I can do here. Right? Probably an overextension in combination with the fact that my Baptiste wasn't ready. But the good news is we're able to restabilize, right? I do a good job staying alive. Supports do a good job keeping me alive. Right? Just keep working down the team. You see, always trying to turn the angle, right? This is like crossing the T if you're thinking about it from naval warfare terms, but like turning the angle so that I have access to the back line. Going for the Genji, alright, that's fine. Sigma's up here. He was at very low of Discord for some reason trying to fight me. I want to kill the Genji first because I know the Ana here should die no matter what. Try to hunt the Ana. Ugh, aim's off. Soldier here as well for some reason. Great, that's fine. Alright, fine. Yeah, at this point the fight's over. Genji's on cart, but oh yeah, Sigma goes ball to try to stall, but this is just it's all garbage time. Alright, so recapping. Why am I more effective than the opposing Sigma? Right? Despite the fact that I think the enemy Sigma actually did a really good job blocking my rocks. I think that I'm better at controlling the tempo and continuing to pressure his backline. To be fair, I do have a Bastion on my team, which makes it a lot easier in terms of the timing. Like, he has to always respect the Bastion, but like I also faced off against a Bastion for large chunks of the game as well, just not in this particular part. I'm also better at picking off DPS in particular, right? You saw multiple times where like I'm going after like the Genji repeatedly and like killing him or like killing people out of nowhere. Those little things are big in the grand scheme of things in terms of being able to actually turn the fights, right? Being a good duelist as Sigma, super, super important. I'm rarely trying to damage him unless I'm pretty sure he is going to die or he is the only target that I have. And even when I am damaging him, assuming I have an advantage, I continue pushing forward, getting access to his backline to pressure his backline. The pressure on his backline forces them to heal each other and forces them to back up, which forces him to have to continually give space. From his perspective, the game is going to seem like his supports are always backing up, and his DPS are dying. But a big part of that is because of the impact that I had on the game. I think the enemy Sigma actually does have like a couple good fluxes. And then I have some good ones, and then some ones where I get rocked out of it that would have still been good. I don't think I actually had maybe I had like one bad flux. Anyway, I hope this is helpful, just showing you sort of like what low GM is like in terms of playing on Circuit Royale and the Sigma versus Sigma matchup specifically.